Hello, everybody. I see everybody has been and waiting about for me. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a lot of things that I was doing. Didn't mean to, everything got a little busy today, And then my mother wanted to go out for a walk. Then, I've had the last 2 or 3 days have been extremely busy. So it's been a weird couple of days. I see, yay, one person in the chat. Hello to the one person in chat. I got this book for review. It's one of my newer books. I hope everybody is good and staying healthy and safe. I hope we all need to stay safe, mask up. I hope everybody goes on Tuesday to vote. So I got this book. I got asked if I would review this book. This book is by Claire Blossom. She sent this book to me for review. So the name of the book is called Fun Adult Coloring Book. I did leave a link down below where you can purchase it. So we will be flipping through the book first. So then you get a fun adult coloring book, a mindfulness coloring book for adults, featuring easy and angelic feather designs with inspirational quotes, beautiful patterns, and cute motifs that helps you relax and unwind. Then you get your ISBN number, of course. So hello to the one person in chat. Then they give us, then it gives you a thank you for choosing this beautiful coloring book. And then it gives you information about where you can contact her. Then it gives you, then you can, once you finish coloring, they want you to take a photo and email it to them. So there's a community for her already. So that's it. They talk about how coloring can decrease your stress level, heal old wounds, and open the floodgates of love. So then they have this book belongs to page. Of course, everybody has that in their books, which is very nice. Paper's not bad. Then you get this beautiful motif, which will be the page that we are choosing to color. I always put a little sticky on whatever I feel like coloring. This will be the first one we color, and we're not coloring it with markers, we're coloring it with pencils. I don't know which pencils yet, depends on whatever I drop it out. Then you get another one. You get all these like lovely little feather designs and things like that. Then she has a website, claireblossom.com. I always like to start with the beginning page because then I don't feel bad. Oh, earlier today I had an incident with my pencil sharpeners. They got all kind of messy. So I don't know why that happened. Then you did that. That's my iced tea. You know, when you go out for walks, you need some iced tea every once in a while. Then we have Bean Angel, make sure your backside sore. Hey, Mom. I'm live. I'm streaming. My mother just came back from her walk, so once you have everything, you'll be you. Look how pretty that is. Hello to the two people in chat. Just say hello, so I know you're here. So I was given this book for review, so I didn't pay for it, but I disclosed in my stuff that I did get it from the illustrator herself, so she sent this to me. I will be watching later on in Nola Holmes too. I did watch a couple of things, so that is good, you know. You're usually just one thought away from a breakthrough. That's an interesting one. My mother decided to close the door, so Yay! Continue giving me those thumbs up. I like those thumbs up. Did anybody see the face? Don't know why that happens sometimes with the camera. It just goes in and out. Forgive me for that. I cannot control that. Excuse me while I take a drink. Sometimes I have to take a little something because, you know. You know, here there's a lot of places to walk and you just get to have a little bit of fun walking. Oh, that's a girl with a lot of different flowers in her hair. You know, I didn't really notice it was a girl. Kind of reminds me of another picture, but different, you know. You're a smart cookie. You'll figure it out. You're beginning to always the beginning is always fuzzy. No one gets it. There's some really nice quotes in here. I like the motifs. Really pretty. All these motifs are so pretty. I like seeing these kind of books. These are really pretty. See all these pretty little things, flowers, motifs. You can do a lot with them. But if you're going to use markers, I definitely would put a lot of papers behind them, depending on what kind. Even if you're using alcohol markers or water markers, I still would put page behind it. It is different paper, but it's still like that. It is Amazon paper, but I can work through that. A lot of people will say, "Oh, I don't like the Amazon paper," but here's the thing: I don't mind it so much, and you know, you can make any paper work. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Hi, Michelle. This is a new book that I got from the illustrator. This is for review. So basically, been flipping through it, and then she gives you a scan. And then when you're done with it, you can do the scan. Then you type a review. She wants you to give a review of it. So we have already selected the page that we will color. So that is what I'm doing. We are coloring this one first. And then I put the flower in it too. I saw one with a flower in it. Things with roses. I guess this wouldn't be too bad if we color this one first. Would it? I know, right? Well, let's color it. It looks like I pulled out my Artist Loft pencils. These are Artist Loft. This is Carmine. There's always something to do, you know? It's just been so cold the last few nights here, you know? It's been like 45 degrees. Yeah, and the buses are on strike again, so I'm like, in Orange County, so the buses have decided to do a strike. First time the strike was averted because the government decided to get involved. So far, the artist pencils, the artist lock pencils are taking effect. No, this one even sharpened. Bad, which means I probably gave these to my nieces beforehand. And sometimes you have to figure out what you have there. Light orange. You know, me and my mother have had a very busy week. Seems like time seems to escape me. I did get some new stuff. So one of the new books is this. Because this is a review video, I'll show the newest stuff later, but you're getting one piece of something new. And yes, I did get the new Color in Heaven Gnome special, if anybody's wondering. Half mat. I feel like sometimes when I take out the half mat, I feel like the Aflac duck. Half mat. Halflac. Listen, believed, you're amazing. These are gel pens. These are the cheap, like $5 ones that I got at Five Below. I always like seeing that in action. I see a pink. This is pink. When I was living with my brother, I got these pencils for us and for me and the kids. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the DMV sometime within the next few months just to get my stuff updated. It's gonna be hard. That's okay, you know. No, I'm enjoying everything I'm coloring. This book is like nice, actually. It has some nice features in it. I make goals for myself every month to do something different, try to make everything look different. This is just a plain old pink one. It's an artist loft pink. It's one of the cheaper pencil sets. What I did was I converted, all the pencils out. The pencil case that I had my Black Widows in before I got the bigger one, and I got the thing. I'm keeping the pencils in the old black, the things like the artist loft, the Crayolas, the color, some of my more budget-friendly supplies in one place rather than all over in like little separate envelopes because it's just easier to keep track of everything that way. And this way they're in one case rather than all over the place. And if I have to go looking for them, I don't go looking crazily for everything. Yeah, that's why I kept everything, the budget-friendly stuff in one thing because then it's easier to find. Blue violet. Hi, Joy. I see Joy's here with us, so that's fun. I don't even know if my lights are on. I don't think my lights are on. This living room doesn't get much light anyway. But it was like really cold over the last few nights. Anybody else experience extreme cold the last few days? I don't know what's going to happen Monday because the bus that I rely on to get to work is on strike. So I'm like, so I'm hoping that they'll resolve the strike before Sunday night, maybe by the end of Sunday night. So. Yeah, I'm not used to doing like paisleys and motifs like this, but still, I do like having a book like this because I haven't had a book like this in a while. So. How cold is it? It gets really cold in the morning. It's like sometimes it's like 40, 50 degrees in the morning, and I'm not used to that. Then it's like all of a sudden really warm and nice. like living here a lot. It's just very different, you know. There are certain things you need to be aware of. Like you can't go, you know, the gates close at 8, so you have to be back in the community. This is part of the, you know, thing about living in a gated community. There are restrictions. No, which fruit is this? Oh, this is Carmine. Yeah, I did get some new stuff, so I did end up buying the digital calendar for the Color in Heaven magazine, the one that they said that's completely digital. I just haven't printed out any of it yet, you know. Get that done. So then I'll take the blue. Someone asked me, what do I do with my empties? What they mean by empties is like when you get rid of your markers. Well, I don't do my empties. Like when my ink runs out of my markers in my Copic, I try and see if I have a refill for them. And if I do, I don't. I just refill it when I need to refill my Copic marker. That's the one benefit about having a Copic marker over anything else. But what I do with the gel pens is I just throw them out. Like if they're not the color it's, I can't refill them. So there were a lot of things when I moved that the supplies got. Some of my supplies I gave away. Well, I was okay with that. You know, my water brush pens I gave to a girl who really wanted them. I forget who was that person I gave them to, but I gave them away privately. I didn't give them away in a public forum. So keep that in mind too. Yellow, green. Maybe at the end of this, I'll show you all my new stuff at the end of this video. No, right? Hi, Claire. I like doing different things with my thing. You don't always have to do it the traditional way. You can do it your way. You know, and that's what makes coloring so good. As Dee Dee used to say, well, this Dee Dee says you're the boss of your coloring book. Yellow. I think this is yellow. Golden yellow. Molly. Ah, we have a lot of people in today. This is good. You guys probably will notice I'm using a much more budget-friendly pencil for this. That's because that's the case I grabbed first. I thought grabbing the markers would be really good. We do all kinds of things in here. Cherry red. Wow, hello to everybody entering the chat. Wow, this is a big time chat. This pencil, for whatever reason, no matter what sharpener I use, it always breaks. I think something's wrong with this pencil. I mean, you can make this as outrageous as you want or as colorful as you want. Nothing has to be, Doesn't always have to be the same way. Bright green. See? This is how fragile the artist lock pencils is. I didn't even press that hard and it came loose. I want everybody to be aware of that, because some of the more budget-friendly brands do have that happen to them. Something with the way they're made, not actually the pencils themselves, but it's something in the manufacturing process. No, my Blick order never came, and so I got a refund on those pencils that I was supposed to get but never did, so I was really happy about that. But you see how it works? Like, it works really nicely. This is called light blue. I guess I didn't have enough to do the color on. My impressions of this book is it does very well with pencils. But also remember, I'm a harder presser, so that's probably why the pencils are breaking. It has nothing to do with the paper. Sometimes I run out of space and then I just put things back, and I don't really put them back in the right order, but I just put them back sometimes. So if they're not my like go-tos. Orange Crayolas. Well, we were using the artist lofts. Now we are using Crayolas. Now people say to me all the time, well, why don't you use more artist-friendly, budget-friendly stuff? Those of us who don't have like the expensive pencils, like the Prismas or the Polys or the Holbeins, you know. And now we'll use a budget-friendly color pencil. These are the color pastels. Magenta. These colors are really good. These pastel colors. I mean, there's 50 of them, and they're good, budget-friendly, do for the Holbeins. I love seeing when things come together in a way. Maybe at the end of this, I'll show you what else I've been working on. Here is shallow pink. This is a gel pen. I do enjoy this book. This book is actually coming out really nice. Red gel pen. I recommend pencils and I recommend gel pens for this, but I would not recommend markers unless you are going to put a paper behind it. Pencils you can get blending done if your hand is light enough. Then I have green, leaf green. And I'll show you some of the new stuff. For your information, I did get the new Christmas gnome special. Some of you may have seen the picture I did. Apricot. I know, and this counts for color your hoard too. Well, I thought I had a Christmas mandala book, but I can't seem to find it. But you know what? You can make any mandala book Christmassy, I guess. Red orange. This is a good old-fashioned Crayola pencil. You know, when people say they can't do nice pictures with cheap pencils, I don't think that's true. I guess it's what you put into it and your creativity. I've seen people don't have the very, very expensive budget for pencils. They use what they can find and get. And you know what? They make beautiful pictures with Crayola. So I wouldn't really judge them on that. Because something is budget friendly doesn't make it flat. I did see the pay-per-view today, Crown Jewel. I had to wake up super early to watch it. So that's for Danielle. I was wondering if I saw it. Yes, I did. This is macaroon. And then I will show you some of the newer stuff I got too after this, after we finish coloring this page. Does anybody want to see the new stuff that I got? So let's see if any of that gel pen went through the book. Okay, didn't go through. It looks like it did not go through the thing. This is what happens this time of day, that the sunlight comes in here and changes the way this looks. You know, the sun just that. That's an effect that you can't pay money for. No, I can't really pay money for that effect. So, my first impressions of the book, very pretty pages. Works well with budget-friendly pencils. We use 3 different budget-friendly pencils. We use Crayolas, Artist Loft, Colors, some gel pens, and those were all artist-friendly. Very nice motifs. The paper is a little on the thin side, but we can work around that. That can be worked around. So don't judge it based on paper alone. So I like the book overall. So let's get to the diamond painting stuff. Does anybody know what this is that I am taking out? I did get the New Color in Heaven book, but I don't have it. I'm trying to figure out how to get this without cutting everything off of it. It's a pen, yeah, I know. I'm having a hard time with getting it out. This comes from North Alchemist. Look how pretty this is. This is a flower pen. I'm gonna have to get tips. I don't have little tips, so I have to buy them somewhere. They didn't come with tips. Should have asked them for tips, but that's okay. Look at these. Look at how nice this is. This is a flower pen. It comes from North Alchemist. Here's a shop on Etsy. So that's the first thing I got from North Alchemist. That is the Etsy. That is Etsy stuff. That is diamond painting stuff. Well, I wanted to show you that. It's a really pretty diamond painting pen. Michelle goes, "Are you going to diamond paint soon again?" I think so. I just have to find the right space and just to put it. Okay. Then from Shiny Plaza. This comes from Shiny Shaza. It is a drill tray. Isn't that pretty? This was like the last one they had in stock, so I did that as well. We did get the Color in Heaven magazine, but that's in the other room if anybody's wondering. You did see Naughty Fairies. That came in, and then what else came in recently? Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm looking for the 2 things that came in today. The Amazon box that these came in were utterly destroyed, but the books were in good condition overall. So I want to show you these. We got Japanese books. Yes, I got them from Amazon Japan. I forget what this book is called, but this book has this little thing on it. Then you get this with the dolls. I saw this on someone else's shop. I forget what this is called. Yeah, that's the cover. Somebody had this book in stock. I just thought this book was too adorable to pass up. Sorry, guys, about the lighting. This time of day, the light is like that, so I apologize. This is a really pretty book with a lot of things in it. Fun, guys, so I can really get a wider angle on the. That's a light effect. I cannot do anything about the light effect on that. Unless I lower the curtain and then it becomes very dark. Hold on, guys. Maybe I can fix the light up here a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Hope that's a little bit better. Is that better? So we did this. Then you have this thing, typically this thing in it. You know, they put this thing in there. I don't remember what the name of this is, but I saw it on a bunch of channels. This is episode 2. This is like something like Stars in the Moon. This is brand spanking new. And then I'll show you what I'm working in with Kirby's books. And what I've gotten done in Kirby's book. So, isn't it a nice, pretty book? I'm not really sure what it's called, but it was like, you know, when you buy one thing, then they show, oh, if you like that, we think you'd like this. If you think you like this, it was in my recommendations of things like this. Episode 3. I'll probably use Google Translate to translate the book. I like the Pegasus on the unicorn, the flying Pegasus. These are going to be outrageous to color. These are going to take a long time to color when I start coloring in this book. Sometimes I don't color in a book for a year because I'm afraid to color in it. And I got these 2 books off of Amazon Japan. I didn't get them off of Book Depository, and I didn't get them off of Etsy. I got them off of Amazon Japan. Now, here's the thing. If you go to Book Depository, you get a lot of nice books. I am expecting one thing from Book Depository. You know that book, the green book by Juju Lee? Well, I'm expecting that book, so. There's lots of bunny rabbits. I can tell my nieces will just adore this book. When they're older, they would adore this book. So look how nice that is. But I'm also being somewhat selective in what I like to get to, so it's not like I just get it. And I decided to keep the Daria Katva book that I finished last month. So, you know, there's some books that you just keep because they're so pretty that you just cannot not throw them away. My mother was like, don't throw this one away. This one is too pretty. You worked so hard in it. Keep this as a reminder. And then you get an index page like you would get in Johanna Basford's books. So this is also one of those. Look what they did here. This is one of the books pictures that we showed in the book. And this is an example of what they did with it. Possibly you could do something like that. Oh, I like how they did all this. I like how they showed samples of how you could color the things in there. See how nice that is? Then they have the cutout dresses if you want to do that. Then there's that. Then you have the back cover. Sleeve. You do that. So that's one new book. Then I got the new Eerie book. I think this is called Magic and Fairies and something else, or I think it's like Fairies and in Magic Land. So this is the new Eerie book, of course. So you take off the thing. Of course, you get your typical Eerie book. It's glue bound, so that's nice. I cannot resist my Eerie books. I have most of them, not all of them, and I think one got ruined. I gave one away because I didn't really care for it. But these I like. Most of the Airy books I like. Then we got that one. This one looks like it's going to be a fun book to color. I'll probably color this in order. With Airy books, if you don't color them in order, they tend to leak. Colors tend to leak. I know some people can color it in any order and they don't. Their things don't leak. Oh, this is a nice Christmas page to color. Like that one. Oh, I wish I had gotten this before Halloween. That would have been like a perfect thing to color for Halloween. Maybe next year. Some people are still coloring Halloween stuff in, so. Oh, I like that one. You can do that at nighttime. These are nice. Like this too. The little fairies. The flowers. Like that too. Look at that with all the apples. Oh, look at the little dragon. I like that. Oh, those nice. These are going to be nice to color. This is going to be the nicer book to color. I really like this one. You can tell I really like this one. I can see myself coloring every picture in this book. So these books are just fun to color. I love the color in it. I love the depth of flavor in it. Some of you may have seen the Color in Heaven Gnome special. I really enjoyed doing that one. Oh, look at that one. That one would be fun to color. I could see myself coloring that one. These are just going to be fun to color. They're whimsical, they're pretty, they're different. I can see myself getting ready for that. Then I'm going to show you what I've been working in the Kirby book in. This looks like some credits. This looks like the end of the book normally, but you see there's more stuff here. I think this is like the postcard section of the book where you can make postcards. Yeah, these are like little postcards. Some people do this more now than they did before, so these are like postcards. And there's the back of the book. I hope you have enjoyed that. So let me show you what I've been working on in the Kirby book. Hold on, let me get my Kirby book. If I can find it, I just got that Kirby page. It's not here. That's it. I could have sworn I had the Kirby book. Ah, here it is. It's in Fragile World. This is what I've done in the Kirby book. You must be like, wow. So I basically have pretty much colored it. I just need to fill in the parts that I haven't colored with another blue. But I want you guys to see the work that I've been putting into this. This is from Fragile World. And I did this with Prisma, Polys, and I have to do the frog. Prismas, not Polys, Prismas and Black Widows I did this mostly with. And some colors. Yeah. Prismas, Black Widows, and colors is what I'm doing that with. So if anybody's curious what I did that with, so I did that with 3 of them. So I just have to fill in this and then color in this little frog and figure out what color green I'm coloring in. I'll probably color in slightly darker, but not as dark as the opal green that was in the Black Widow. So, and I did finish the chart today for the Black Widow. So yay, I finished the chart. So all I have to do is get in the chart now. So, but that means taking everything off the printer, putting it back, and etc. You know how it goes. So I hope you guys have isn't it? I just got to color it with a lighter color, just a lighter blue to give it some pop. And then that's a thing that I really, because the thing is, last month I didn't get to do a Kirby pick, and I meant to do a Kirby pick. It just, sometimes we aim to do something and then it just gets away from us. We get, what is the word? Things get away and we get busy, and then we don't have the time to finish it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I know I have. I hope everybody has a good weekend and a happy evening. And hopefully tomorrow we will. I hope that I can get to stream tomorrow, but I'm not giving any guarantees anymore because life is a little bit different here, and I'm sure eventually I'll get into a groove and I'll get back into a schedule. But for now, I don't really know what my schedule is like because I gotta figure out things when I can go out and when I can do things because I gotta be back before 8 o'clock at a certain time, or if I'm gonna go down and visit my brother in LA, for a weekend, or sometimes I might, maybe not. I don't think anytime this year, but maybe next year I'll start to visit my father more often. So that's also another thing because he lives out in Arizona, so I may want to start visiting him more often. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, we're in it together. We can work together. So everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and remember to be good to each other and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.